What is the pettiest reason you can't date someone?
She had the same name as my mom. I've gone by my middle name my entire life. To the point if someone says my given first name, it takes a time or two for it to register in my head that they're talking to me and not my dad. Dated a girl who insisted on calling me my first name. For about 6 months, I assumed she just had a negative association with someone having my middle name, but quite the opposite. Her older brother has my first name. And over that 6 months I came to understand she has a very close, codependent, weird as F relationship with her brother. And after meeting him and realizing we looked physically similar, bald, tattoos, beard, I just noped the F out. I had a guy break up with me in high school because God told him to. I was like, okay, guess I can't argue with that one. I had the opposite. A guy told me God said I'm his wife. I was like, cool, but he didn't tell me so. You'd think God would have at least told you about the plan. So rude. He ate with closed fists around his utensils like a toddler and his face right up to his food like someone was going to steal it. I broke up with a pretty hot girl when I was younger because she didn't swing her arms when she walked. It just looked weird and reminded me of a gorilla. Really stupid reason I know, but it just looked so stupid and I couldn't overcome it. Nah, I get it. My brother doesn't swing his arms at all. Doesn't help that he's also super tall and skinny, and in marching band so he's trained to walk super smoothly. So he just glides around like a tall Victorian ghost child, but I don't want to make him self-conscious so I say nothing. She had a large tattoo of a half-zombie girl on her back. When doing her from behind it'd feel like the tattoo's eyes were on me the whole time and it gave me the creeps. It's one of the very few moments where I felt like I needed to make up an excuse to peace out. It was hard AF actively trying not to lose my erection when that happened, so no regrets about weaseling my way out. Friends with voices that annoy me. This reminded me of Joey from Friends when Chandler was dating Janice. I want to pull my arm off just so I have something to throw at her. White spittle gathering at the edge of the mouth. I can forgive or overlook a lot of things, but that's an instant turnoff. Edit. Every day is a school day. Apparently this can be a sign of dehydration or linked to another condition I've seen called angular cheilitis. They are deathly allergic to nuts. The idea of never having Nutella or Snickers again or risk killing my partner with a kiss is too much. If they're super into Disney stuff, it creeps me out for some reason. Her favorite song was The Shape of You by Ed Sheeran. I instantly noped out of an otherwise fine blind date when she ordered apple juice, off menu, at a fancy restaurant. 19-year-old me only knew apple juice as a toddler's drink, and I just couldn't get past it. I'm no longer that petty. But I did make the mistake of mentioning this to my wife once, many years ago. And she now makes a habit of ordering apple juice whenever we're at a fancy restaurant, just to see if I squirm. Your wife is great. She ate pizza with her hands. No, not like you think. She would scoop up the toppings in a messy pile and like an animal, claw them up and eat them, then rip the bread and eat it. We were at a fancy Italian place and I got horrified. Did she walk round in a little circle before sitting down? I am broke. Taking a long time to reply message but having read the message, and replying with one word. I don't think that person is dating you. Honestly, not knowing the difference between your and your gets me drier than the Sahara. I'm sorry.